Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another SoFi video for today. So you might have heard the news that SoftBank has been unloading SoFi shares. Some of the headlines said that they might sell everything, but the first headline was that they sold 12 million shares. Well, at the time of making this video, they've sold much more than that. Over 19 million shares actually. SoFi stock this week closed down close to 6%. So to be honest, so much selling pressure and the stock is just down 6%. Now the first batch was bought up quite quickly, which is great. Second batch, that's why you see the weakness between Thursday and Friday, might not have been bought up as quickly, but only down 6%. To me, I view this as a little positive, let's say. Now I'm not going to talk about their earnings report again this video. That video will be in the top right corner. It was an amazing quarter with all the headwinds, etc. Great quarter, great execution from management and the company. Now in this video, some of you might not be familiar with SoftBank. I would be actually surprised if none of you are familiar with SoftBank, but the whole story is that they are taking losses left, right, and center, and that they are forced to sell shares to, well, keep afloat. Now, in this video, we're going to talk a bit more about SoftBank, their numbers, their investments, and is this the worst thing that can happen? Is there light at the end of the tunnel? Let's have a look. But before we do that, if you want to support this channel and myself, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to fool.com/couchinvestor and check out all the other links in the pinned comment. So first things first, let's have a look at exactly how many shares were sold here. So first one. On August 5th, 2022, the reporting persons sold 5,381,785 shares at a weighted average price of $7.99, with sales prices ranging from $7.82 to $8.26. 3 days later, August 8th, the reporting persons sold 6,683,133 shares at a weighted average price of $8.17, with sales prices ranges from $7.88 to $8.48. So that was the first batch. Now the second one here, on August 9th, the reporting person sold 4.65 million shares at a weighted average price of $7.42, with sales ranging from $7.26 to $7.75. 1 day later, on August 10th, the reporting person sold 5.91 million shares at a weighted average price of $7.79, with sales prices ranging from $7.52 to $7.94. And the last one here, on August 11, the reporting persons sold just over 9 million shares at a weighted average price of $7.75, with sales prices ranging from $7.37 to $8.14. So now you know, or maybe you don't know because you haven't counted those numbers up, so I wrote it down here. It's 19,565,044 shares were sold by SoftBank. They still own quite a lot, I believe just over 60 million shares. So maybe they'll continue to sell, maybe not. Remains to be seen, but at least right now you know the exact number. So what exactly has been happening with SoftBank? So SoftBank reported $21 billion quarterly loss on its Vision Fund. And as you can see here, their net income quarterly, well, hasn't been good at all. This is in yen, Japanese yen, that's negative 3.16 billion. You want to see that number in a positive. Now, all of that happened obviously because of China's tech crackdown, to Russia's invasion of Ukraine, inflationary environment, macroeconomic changes, etc. All of that has obviously hurt SoftBank. Now, let's go into a bit more detail, see what they're holding, see how much that's down. For example, Alibaba, what was once worth $92 billion, well, a stake of $92 billion, is now worth $33 billion. And if you want to see what a roller coaster ride looks, look at this picture right here. This is the gain and loss on investment at Vision Funds. This is a cumulative loss, and again in Japanese yen, and those numbers are in billions. So obviously when everything went up back in 2021, everything was fine and dandy. But since then, it has been going down, down, down. until there's no tomorrow. On this picture right here, you can see they're losing bets. So all but 3 vision fund companies that listed last year have fallen. Those companies are AutoStore Holdings, which are barely holding, IonQ, and SenseTime Group. Nice gain there. But all the rest, which includes obviously JD Logistics, Coupang, WeWork, etc. Now SoftBank stock has also tumbled almost 60% in the last year. And then the also famous loan to value chart that Son obsesses over daily keeps ticking higher. As you can see here, LTV, that's the metric that he keeps talking about, the loan to value. So that binge here, SoftBank's loan to value ratio has been rising from 8.8% back in June 2020 to now over 20%. Well, today they say they want to keep it lower than 25%, which again might be okay, a good goal, but it's still extremely high and extremely dangerous because as you can see, they are forced to sell. In other words, yes, margin calling. But, always a but here, are things changing? Can things become a bit more positive for the company? Can their investments improve? Can they stop being so aggressive and have like ludicrous goals? Maybe, as you can see right here. So this is a chart of the approved investment amount at Vision Funds. Obviously Q1 2021, $20.6 billion. But since then, it has been going down and down hard. So it says here heightened investment discipline, Q1 fiscal year 2022, only just over $500 million. Which, let's be honest, makes sense. But then on the other side, you can see a lot of VCs, a lot of hedge funds right now are taking this time, a time of a, let's say, recession, high inflationary market where everything is down. They're taking this time to actually look at great investment possibilities and invest or maybe buy complete companies. We've seen market consolidations already across the board. Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, Unity, AppLovin, you name it, the list goes on and on and on. There's going to be a lot of M&As happening, especially in the current market environment. So maybe right now, the Vision Fund should be looking at actually investing in great companies instead of just, well, staying back and watching. But then on the other side, maybe they have no choice because, well, they screwed up so badly that right now, maybe they have no money to spend. And last thing I want to touch on is again about SoFi. So apparently they launched something called a first of its kind Web3 ETF and a smart energy ETF to empower people to invest in the future. Now, maybe some of you might be already familiar with the other ETF that they are offering here. So the ETF called SoFi Gig Economy. So right now it's called the SoFi Be Your Own Boss, or the ticker symbol BYOB, like bring your own booze. I've also seen somewhere that they might introduce options, I think later this year or maybe next year. Maybe some of you might be interested in that, but overall, that's all the information I can give in this video. Hopefully you find it useful. Obviously, do share your thoughts down in the comments below with everything that's been happening with SoftBank, with SoFi. Leave it all down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.